4 teams had reached the semi-finals. Bristol City of the 3rd Division were drawn against the favourites Nottingham Forest, while the holders, Luton Town, had to play this season's cup specialists West Ham. It was a tie that certainly produced a few goals.
Breaker, the long ball forward, Danny Wilson on the break, Dix. Henry only getting to Ricky Hill. Wilson on the far side. Across there towards Hoffert! Good work by Wegley. He's got to the byline, and he's an amazing break. And Wegley has made it 2. Harford, Wegley. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. And it is. Julian Dix, well, how on earth did he expect to get away with very nearly strangling Wegley inside the penalty area? That's what it is. 3-0 to Luton.
Back to Priest. He really hammered it in and it was deflected. Luton have got the goal that will surely mean a place in the final at Wembley. Black. This is Priest. A long ball in from Grimes towards Harford. Whoops. What a mistake that was, and Wegley was just the player to profit from it. A complete misunderstanding between Parks and Martin, and Wegley said, "Thank you very much."
So Luton back at Wembley for the 2nd year running, and they seem determined to keep hold of the trophy. But who will they meet in the final? Action from the first leg of the other tie now, again described by Alan Parry.
Walsh. He's beaten Laws. Jordan was there poised. And the ball breaks and it's a fine shot and it's in! Unbelievable! The youngster, Marden, has given Bristol City the lead. Just 5 minutes to go now. Laws. Webb turned it on. Chapman was in there and it is an own goal! What a tragedy!
So the tie is perfectly poised as we go to Ashton Gate, Bristol for the deciding leg. Brian Moore and David Pleat describe the action.
Yes. Up again for Forest. Hodge making a little break for him. And some really good defending there by Steve Galliers, formerly with Wimbledon. Real little terrier in the midfield, Galliers. Just be his sort of occasion today. But here's Forest corner, floated in. Webb is there, given a lot of space. Oh my goodness, so close to an opening goal there for Forest. And Bristol City will look at each other and wonder just how it was he had as much space as that. Brian Laws crossing it in again, and another corner for Nottingham Forest. And Bristol City, David Fleet, so nearly a goal down there.
Well, they got caught on a corner kick there that swung in nastily. But it really is a vicious wind, and I'm sure the players would prefer some rain, maybe to make some puddles that were the footballers got yesterday, because the wind is a terrible element to contend with.
No, I don't think Walsh will get to that. Walker, but he's given it away again. It's another mistake in the Forest defence to McLaren, looking to get that popped in there. It came off Hodge. Galliers with a shot! Oh, a marvellous save by Sutton! A nasty deflection on the way after Galliers had made his shot. A terrific piece of goalkeeping that Forest needed so badly at that moment from Steve Sutton. Now they found Carr. Clough's up there. Great bit of work there by Steve Sutton.
He's such a good goalkeeper. He adjusts his feet so quickly and makes very good decisions, Sutton. I mean, that was a superb save.
intercepting him at the expense of a throw. It really is his sort of game, his sort of conditions. You would always fancy Steve Galliers to battle out more fiercely than most in the midfield. But here's Terry Wilson for Nottingham Forest, punched in by Parker. Hodge is in there as well, playing it back to Parker. Brilliant save! Great save by Keith Waugh. The 32-year-old making a little nod as the defenders say well done to him. That was the save from Parker. Oh, there's a good break. Martin making it. A corner for Bristol City. Walsh will tease them with that left foot of his. Newman's up at the near post with Jordan. This could be a big threat for Nottingham Forest. Flick forwards. Little Galliers couldn't quite get there. McLaren getting it back again from Walsh. And just over the top. Steve McLaren, goal kick for Nottingham Forest. Stuart Pearce. Chapman. Clough. Can he try something from a long way out? No. Brought down right on the edge of the box. Hodge, who's done so much work trying to get away from Martin, and if anything looks to be playing that little bit further forward in this second half, and now has got this free kick. And I imagine it'll be a combination, or it'll be one of the others. It'll either be Clough, number 9, with a curler, or Pearce with a real blast just outside the box. What do you fancy, David?
I fancy Nigel. I think that it's a bender to the top right-hand corner. Brian, let's see him prove me wrong.
Well, is it Clough, number 9? Pearce, number 3. It's Pearce. Oh, a great save! Wilson's in there! And it's wide. And another chance has gone away for Forest. But a brilliant piece of goalkeeping by Keith Waugh. He could only have seen that at the very, very last second, as Pearce's thunderbolt pierced the wall. Look at that, and down he went. And Wilson, following up, could only hit it into the side netting.
I think the outstanding thing was that, if we look again, is not only after he's deflected it and it's got away from his grasp, how quickly he recovered to put Wilson off. I thought he did terrific there. It was the recovery, superb.
City coming forward again. Walsh on that far side. Galliers letting fly from a long way out and just over the top. All fun of the fair. And little Steve Galliers so close to being a big, big hero for Bristol City. Caught it well. Just rising all the time above the arms of Steve Sutton and the crossbar. Here's Nigel Clough for Nottingham Forest. Bob Newman's there. Make it 2 minutes left of the 90. The rain still sweeping in from the north. Neil Webb to Nigel Clough. Back to Webb again. Parker and Chapman waiting in the middle. It comes to Chapman! And another brilliant save by Waugh.
I think there were claims there that Chapman might have handled the ball as he pulled it down. These Bristol City players were claiming that, but that doesn't excuse the miss or the very fine interception of Waugh. Super.
McLaren, Galliers. Terrific finale here if Bristol City can snatch it. There's Gavin on the chase. Walker's gone with him, and it'll be a corner. And now what? near post. It's looking for him to flick it on. Oh, kicked off the line! Glenn Sutton didn't know where it was from Walsh's shot.
So, battling City this close to glory, Alan Walsh's shot coming back off the woodwork, and the match set for extra time. Can City steal it?
Webb, across by him towards Nigel Clough, and it might come for Parker! Forest have scored with Gary Parker! To the joy of their travelling fans and the bench, and I've no doubt, although we can't see him at the moment, the manager in the director's box.
I think I said a little bit earlier on, Brian, that if Parker got another chance, he'd probably take it. He's a good finisher, a good shooter, and he's really done well on that one. But so sad for Bristol City, they fought so hard.
Cross comes in. Thought Nigel Clough was going to try and overhead. It falls conveniently for Gary Parker, and Keith Waugh could do nothing with that.
So that goal good enough to take Forest to Wembley, where they meet Luton the